Alright, so hello everyone. This is a little bit of documentation that I'm going to be doing on a project I've made in the Python language. This here is essentially my first attempt at making a full-on program in Python, as well as just making something neat, a neat little tool. So what we have here is essentially a little program that allows you to physically make different GUIs for Tkinter, because the way that's made is you need to type in all the different widgets that you want to use, and you need to manually type everything in. So what this is doing is it takes away most of the work, as you can see it live and then see the GUI live. You can't edit it in its current state, but that's definitely going to come, and everything will be really cool. So, first of all, this is what comes up at the start. These are two windows currently. I'm working on making them just one. I'm going to try. Essentially, here is just the whole program in its current state. So what we have here is this is our main viewport window. It sees like what the GUI will look like, and as well as it allows you to spawn in widgets and edit their properties. Right now it says spawn button because yeah, just ignore that. But here let's start off by showing this off. Alright, so if we go here and we say, hey, I want to spawn this at 00, I want the title, and I want the title, text, to be, say, thanks Obama. So this area up here is how you can see that. It's not labeled, but I'll get around to labeling it eventually. This here is the X property. So you can put in 0, you can put in 10, as long as it doesn't go above the window geometry right here. So I'm going to put in 0. Now over here is the Y property. So if I'm just going to put 0 in there, it's the same as the x-axis, but y. And then here we have our little text. Here's our text. What the text is the text in the widget. So you can go say, thanks Obama, as we were going to plan, and that's it there. Now this box here is a special in the box. This box essentially allows us to name what it'll be like in the code, because this also gives us code that we copy into our own project. So to start off with, if we leave this blank, then there won't be a name for the variable in which it's stored in. So we have to name this. So let's do Obama. Alright. Now if we go here to this drop down menu, we can see that we have two choices right now. I'm going to add more, a button and a label. Now, this is definitely going to expand, but we can either spawn in a label or a button. Let's start off with a label real quick. So if we spawn this in, it shows a label. It kind of looks like a button, I don't know why. I'm going to fix that. Now, if you look down here as well, here's a little sneak peek. This is just a little debug menu for me. Everything's meant to, oh, not again. Okay, everything's meant to happen in the other window, in this window here. No, wait, no, this one. And that's where it's meant to happen, but this is a little debug. So if you're wondering what this is what the properties are for this, alright? If you just wanted to take this and copy and paste it into your own, just one, then you can take this. But the second one down here is our full... Second one down here is the full-on code, but because we only have one in here, and it's the first one, it only shows up as that. So now let's show a button. They're both the same thing. Buttons don't have functionality. That's meant to be added in by the person themselves. I may add that in the future, but right now this is just meant to be a GUI editor. It's not going to involve code for now. So now let's go down, say 30 units down on the y-axis. If we were to spawn in this button here, we can see that it's able to be clicked. So now let's go down 60. Let's go this is a button, and we'll change the name to Dear God. Then we'll spawn that button in, and it's different. And if we go to this window here, it's this window's time to shine. There's two buttons right now. This first one on the left updates the code. There's a label in here, but you can't see that until you press update. Pressing update shows the current code. You can see down here, that's the code, and this is the code up here. Now, you can't really do anything. You can't copy it from the label. So this button over here, using the paperclip, I had to look at that because I don't really use it so much except just once. The paperclip module copies this code to our clipboard. Now let's restart this, alright, because there's a few problems with that, namely them being the same name. But we'll go ahead and restart. This right now should only be used for prototyping if you're going to use it at all. This is in its very early state. It's taken me less than a day to make this, so it's definitely, there is a lot of room for improvement, and there has to be, because this is really bad in its current state. So we can go, let's say 0, 0 again, we'll go for a label, and we'll go, let's say, testing, and we can change the name to test label. We'll spawn it in. Now if we go 30 units down again, we can change this to a button, and we'll go testing button, and we'll change this to test btn1, and we'll spawn that in. So we have a label and a button. Now if we would go testing button 2, we can change this to test button 2. Let's go 60, but let us go, let's go 50 on the x-axis, and we are there. So we have a neat little GUI here already pre-built. So now if we go here, we can update the code, we'll copy it, and let's head on over to this pre-built thing here. You can see it all here. So let's delete that and let's start from scratch. This is pretty much the bare minimum you need to use to get this up and running. Everything runs off the root variable. So everything here, when you place your thing, it'll be in root, but you can change that to whatever you want. This is not a full-on editor. This just gives you a base to start off. So place that there, and hey, so it's all there. Now if we press play on this, we'll have to close these windows real quick. If we were to press play, then it would all show up and it works. So essentially, what you're doing right now, that's all you need. If you want to put this in a class, then it'll be even easier. So this is very basic. It's probably the most basic thing that I could do. I mean, I can do more basic stuff, but there's definitely a lot of things that I'm going to do, especially with the widgets, because buttons and labels just won't cut it. And especially also properties. Just going the X and the Y axis, and the text definitely needs to change. So I'm definitely going to change that. More than likely, revamp everything. This little page right here. Oh, no. This page right here is essentially probably going to be gone soon. I want to merge every window together, so everything is, running. But that's it so far. I'll just show you one more use again. We'll go 0, 0, no, you know what, let's go 150. We'll spawn in a label, and that label will say, let's say, I don't know, subwith switch prime, and we'll set this to call me Carson Live, don't know why, why? We'll spawn this in, and that's a bit too far. That should be 125, shouldn't it? Yeah, we need to change that, but anyway, we'll set the button name to let's go Obama again for some reason, and we'll set that to Obama. We'll go down 30 units on the y-axis, and we'll spawn it. That's it. That's just a basic for creating this. Of course, you could probably get it done faster, just writing everything down. But you know, who knows? Who knows? It's definitely something that I need to improve on a lot. Creating it just a root, I'm definitely going to try and change that. I'm probably going to do that real soon, actually. But I'm going to add more settings, a way to save this, a way to edit everything, and yeah, well, when I get close to that, I'll document my next few steps. Yeah, that's actually it.